our boy from the Ukraine will have to step it up a bit. Going up now against Lin, whom the Koreans used to call the ultimate weapon. Because he had a great multitasking, great micro, great macro, great game sense, great creep routes. They are not really weaknesses in Lin's play. Hence the name. Foggy, a strategic mastermind, very tactically aware and very entertaining to watch as well because of his innovation and all that. When it comes to micro, sometimes, in my opinion, that's where Foggy can have difficulty compared to some of the others. And this is the matchup that has been plaguing him for the longest time, for years now. This has been Foggy's weakest matchup, partly because in Europe there aren't really very strong orc opponents to practice with. They're all in Asia. To keep a first. Shouldn't surprise us anymore. Foggy has now shown many times that he doesn't like the Demon Hunter so much. And of course, Lin, having watched the games we just saw, is more than aware that that's a possibility, and he has to scout for it. And this is a tough keeper map. Normally the keeper can easily creep level 3 on many maps, especially if he's left alone. On this map it's a lot harder, because there's not so many easy creep camps for the keeper to go for.
A player's forces are under attack.
On Scout, we saw Lin here before being able to steal last hits. That would be absolutely huge and something that Foggy should not allow. I don't think he will. Lake Master creeping the full camp here. This is pretty unusual, by the way. Normally orcs try to get to the middle, buy a circlet here, and then go for the High Priest creep right away. Kind of surprised with Lin creeping this so passively at the start. Allows the keeper a fast level 2. One division also pretty good. Oh, might be able to get the burrow cancel here. With Treants. Doesn't want to commit to it. No Hunter Soul, by the way. So this is, at the moment, looking like Keeper Talons. But you never know with Foggy. Might just go for something else entirely. Oh, the Peon Scout here on the high ground is pretty cool. Can't see the archers right now, but might be able to see them when they move. What's the tech difference? 15 seconds, maybe? Oh, committing to the grunt. Does he get the kill? Not really. Level 1 entangle. Not quite that good. It's a pretty slow early game. Of course, especially important for the orc to scout around, to disrupt the keeper. You don't want to give the keeper an easy level 3. That's a recipe for disaster.
Player's forces are under attack.
Is Foggy gonna engage the Merc Camp? That's pretty risky, but he does it anyways, despite the fact that he knows that the Blade Master is around. That looks like, indeed, quite the big risk. Last hit stolen. That's level 2. Pato with the resub. Thank you. Oh, Mirror Image comes into play. Perfectly usable at this time, because there was the threat of Entangle. He did the grunt? No. Okay, Mirror Image there. Didn't do too much. Alice, what are you doing, bro?
forces
Great item, though. Lionhorn of Stormwind, always appreciated. And Lin gonna creep away the natural here. We'll have to find some more damage item for his blade as well. Claws of attack, there we go. Whoa! This is gonna be a strong Blade Master. And Keeper with a level 3. And we do have tier 3, we do have Ancients of Wind. Oh, look at that, he stabbed onto the wisp and he had the cloak.
A player's forces are under attack.
But couldn't do too much with that, I guess. Oh, nice detonate. Hex forced on the Shadow Hunter. Oh, next Hex is ready. With the Speed Scroll, you can definitely force the TP here, I think. Foggy needs to be fast. And does have to TP out. And then we're going to take the invitation here. We're going to creep the Merc Camp. We have a Demon Hunter second.
A player's forces are under
And yeah, Talon's coming. It's Raider Shaman. And with that normally... Wait. You just hex one of the creeps. Okay. Kind of weird.
A player's forces are under attack.
Do you spool? Speed scroll used. Grunt still in a bit of trouble. But Lin hasn't lost anything so far, I don't believe. And level 3 for the blade. But the Shadow Hunter is lagging a bit behind, still lacking the level up.
A player's forces are under attack.
Keeper still with a good amount of mana here. And the timing is perfect for the creep jack, but there is one more abolish. Wait. Might be able to get the kill here though, eh? Ah no, there's the Shaman. Shaman were a bit late. Don't know what they were up to. Oh wait, is the Keeper dead? There's a Hex. Oh, Foggy. Biting off a bit more than he could chew. Wait, the Berserker? Okay, will not fall. That's a painful loss.
A player's forces are under attack.
I guess he wasn't anticipating the Raider Ensnare. Maybe. At least the Demon Hunter was creeping well in the meantime. Level 3 already. Big healing for him is great. Wand of the Wind is not so great. But the Shadow Hunter now also starting to get his levels. Could get level 3 here if he gets the solo XP.
A player's forces are under attack.
Seems like Lin's creeping perhaps a bit on the slower side here on map 1. But that hero kill, of course, counted for a lot. Keeper still benched. I hope he doesn't pop out here. Well, I guess he has Force of Nature, so it won't be that bad. Claws of attack again. Not even too bad on the Shadow Hunter. When I build my base, I'm always paranoid with these little tree traps. Okay. Keeper doesn't get stuck. All good. And here we go. Foggy ready for the push, but he's going to be pushing into 2 reinforced burrows. Oh, and then is finding the reinforcements in the middle of the map. Easy kills for him. 1 burrow should be falling here, though. The repair not quite good enough. Level 2 mirror image, baby. Let's go. This is the day of mirror image. Foggy wants to get the expansion cancelled at least, and I think he should be able to. Question is just how much is it going to cost him? A few units at the very least. Oh, Foggy, you need to get the Great Hall cancelled. Oh, Foggy moves away from the Great Hall trying to take the fight. That might be a big mistake. Also, the Demon is not using the mana burn against the Blade Master. Alright, might still have the time for the cancel here. Foggy needs this cancel. And he gets it. Alright, Foggy just bought a lot of time for himself. But how many units is it going to cost him? There's no TP on Foggy. He's sort of stuck here as well. Ooh, that's a lot of losses, man. Where's the mana burn? The Demon is full mana this whole time. Finally gets over mana burn. Supply-wise, we're kind of even, actually. But this Blade Master is looking so strong, and if there's no Cyclone to control him, one must think that this should be Lin's game, maybe? The tower here also helping him out a lot. Where is the mana burn, Foggy? Nice ensnare. Lin's of course also making it difficult for the demon to get the perfect burns off. But still, especially this Blade Master hasn't been burned a single time. And there's the heal wave. Couldn't be burned before. And Lin is kind of running circles around Foggy here, if we're honest. Now we finally used the burn. A bit late with the purge is Lin. And the demon, the blade is pretty low now, but it's so many losses, dude. So many talents have died here. This blade is about to get level 5 already. New potion transferred. Nicely done. Demon survives. Lin is low mana, low HP. It's not over yet, folks. It seems like Foggy has to stay on the ball here. If he allows Lin to get back to the shop and fully heal up. Still seems like Lin's in a much better position. Demon, though, close to 4. But he has no stat items at all. No heal self? Lin didn't have the money for the heal self. Puppet Factory can easily be sniped. And so few talents. Heal scroll committed. Talents healed up. Oh, look at the purges. The Demon is being controlled so well. And the Shadowhunter not allowing himself to get burned. Very nice play by Lin here. Mirror image used again. Blade Master level 5. Didn't even skill yet. Finally there's a burn. But the fight seems to be almost over already by the time the first burn comes out. Saves the Raider almost to the side. Again, everything's low everywhere. It's level 2 crit, by the way. Lin pushing back. Foggy with another crit. That's another kill. And this time the Great Hall does finish. And with that, Lin has the big win condition on his side. Peons sliding over. And now Foggy is running out of options. He's got a strong Demon Hunter though. Keeper also looking good. But the Tinker not too impressive. Only level 1 so far.
A player's forces are under attack.
Very impressive also how Lin managed to take these fights so well despite having so little dispel. Of course he has a couple of purges, but not that many. Considering also that he has to deal with the treants. But Lin has a very good rhythm down of what he needs to prioritize with the shaman. Many other orcs here would struggle and fail with a limited dispel. I like the shop here as well. Wait, what item did Foggy get? 12 plus 12? Okay, not too bad. Foggy's heroes scale well with levels also. But so do Lin's. Ciao Verdasa with the resub. Thank you. $800 gold for Lin. Ready for the base attack. And he has pillage as well. Getting additional resources here. Legion Doomhorn. That's nice for Foggy. But the Keeper needs to get a TP stat. And TP home and defend his base. Got to use the heal scroll before the fight. There we go. TP now. You can TP aggressively because there's no shockwave. But Lin just TP's home. Being on 2 bases and having pillage, he can trade TPs all day.
A player's forces are under attack.
And after the blade got level 5 already, seems like the Shadow Honor is going to pick it up here. And the next big consumable. Ooh, Mana Stone. That's one hell of an item. And about to have a giant army. 66 supply. Was able to spend all that gold from the expo. Picking up another heal scroll as well. That's his second. He can go for another berserker here, I guess. No, wait. It's on cooldown. But he's got 3 berserkers already. This is looking like a very potent mix. Foggy needs a miracle. Map 1's looking desperate. Keeper on the high ground, trying to be cute. And in we go. There is a lot of Cyclone, and not that much Dispel, of course. But then again, the Shaman actually have also a good amount of mana. But the Demon Hunter can now never make it to the backline. The Shadow Hunter can't really get burned. And we even have some Lightning Shield in the back on the Talons, making things more difficult for Foggy. Use the heal scroll. It's a very difficult fight to manage perfectly for both players. Heal scroll for Lin as well. That was the first one. He's got a second. Mass ensnares flying. Caught the Keeper. Forced the invuln. More Talons falling. They're of course very squishy. Especially against piercing damage. And this is all before Serpent Wards, by the way. Lin could retrain into Serpent Wards and be much stronger. But he doesn't really need it. Lin again proving to be very strong in this matchup. And Foggy, on map 1 at least, getting kind of outplayed. If you want to be positive, we can remember that earlier also, Lawlight was getting kind of owned on map 1 by Lin. But Lawlight was able to turn it around in the upper bracket. More than double the supply now. This one is well and truly over. GG. And the 1-0 goes to Lin. He is the big favorite here. And made it work. With some cool, nifty mirror image plays. It was kind of close for a while. But in the end, it still looked rather one-sided. Foggy's woes against ORC continue. In general, it seems like Foggy is not in the very best shape at the moment. Definitely very convincing play by Lin. Map number 2. Foggy chooses Terranostan. That's interesting. Earlier we saw Lin choosing Terranos, but Lawlight being the one to win it in the end, and Lawlight played excellently there with a Demon Hunter. I think Lawlight convinced me that Demon Hunter is the better hero on Terranostan. I wonder if Foggy is going to try to follow in his footsteps, go Demon as well. Honestly, it would be kind of surprising to me. I feel like Foggy still fully trusts in the Keeper, which might be trust a little misplaced. We got Lit in the lobby. He's ready. Waiting for Foggy at the moment. Of course, Foggy knew coming into this group this was going to be a tough challenge to make it out. With Lin and Lawlight both looking so strong recently, they were the big favorites coming into today. But Foggy at least managed to take third place for what it's worth. And we're trying to load in. We might have a join bug here. Tomorrow, by the way, we're going to have Group C with Happy, Starbug, Labyrinth, and Pink. And I think that is not an easy group for Starbug, but maybe a doable group for him to make it out. And then on Tuesday, it's going to be Group D with Moon, Sock, Fortitude, and Soin. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to remake this game. Yeah, never quite know with Warcraft Champion. Sometimes just loading in takes a long time, but sometimes it gets stuck. Yeah, I think we're stuck. All right. Quick restart. Some more time for all players to consider the strategies. And I think that's Foggy. That's how Foggy's going to have to win. By strategic nuance and trying to outsmart Lin. And Lawlight kind of was able to do it earlier. If we remember, think back to that Concealed Hill game, Lawlight was able to sneak in a greedy surprise expansion. And I feel like that's basically also the roadmap for Foggy, if he wants to win here. In a straight-up game, I don't think he has the chops right now against Lin. We're trying to restart, boys. Hopefully this time it works. The server's still a bit fickle. Oh, okay. It seems like it is working. Very good. Let's go. Map number 2. Terran stand for our second destination. Lin in the top left, leading 1-0. Foggy against the ropes here in the lower bracket. TeD Cup 14. This is Group B. And if Foggy loses one more map, he is out. You've seen Lin here before play a fast shop. Not this time though, right? Needs 30 lumber for the shop. And the big question for me is Foggy finally going to try a demoner? Or is it still keeper all the way? Yes, I like to see it. As we saw earlier by Lawlight, demoner can look really strong on this map. Creep this camp easy, creep this camp easy. Even the merc camps you can creep easily. And then gonna put a shop up front. I like that. Also scouts this opening of the base. Kind of cool. But how much experience does Foggy have with the demoner first? I feel like it's not that much. But we'll see how it works out. Lawlight made it look very strong earlier. But Lawlight, I think he's the guy to look out for at the moment. Among the Night Elves. Immolation efficiency here is okay. Could have been a bit better, maybe. Oh, the Blade Master's creeping 2 creeps here. This is a very specific creep route. 2 creeps, falls back, gets the items. Wants to get a specific level 2, I guess, with this. It's taking a lot of mana, by the way. This costs a lot of mana to creep. This could have been done a bit more efficiently. And claws for the blade. Oh, there it is. There it is. The sneaky expansion. Foggy also feels like he has to get something sneaky in. And the expansion is the call. Wee. Double claws on the blade. If this is scouted, the game's basically over. But it's not scouted yet. Then creeping pretty passively. An issue we saw earlier against Lawlight was the fact that Lin was so aggressive early that he was far behind in levels the whole game, basically. Demoner has the tele staff. Foggy could staff across the map to try to be aggressive here. Without boots, though, it's hard to get kills. Oh, look at that. He's staffing to the natural. Oh, I thought he was going to creep it. Oh, no, never mind. He doesn't creep it. In that case, he might be a bit late. Big mana potion, great find for him. And the Demoner makes things a bit awkward for Lin, but didn't really manage to do that much damage. The Sentry Ward here is great for Foggy, though. Man, this gives so much information. And another one. Oh, and the Peon gave the level 3 for the Demoner. And the expansion. About to finish. I think Foggy's gonna need Nature's Blessing, though. Creeping this camp without Nature's Blessing is pretty scary. Big mana used on the blade. That seems like a bit of a waste. Is Lin gonna figure it out?
Forces are under attack.
I don't think he is. The mana potion was just burned away. Lin seems to be a bit in the dark at the moment. Not aware yet of this expansion.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, Foggy's allowed to creep the top right. Lin, for once, kind of clueless as to his opponent's intentions. But what's he gonna make? Just mass dryads? Foggy's got the Hunter's Hall. And so I guess it's gonna be lores and dryads then. If the Demon Hunter shows up to harass and reveals the Ankh, Lin should figure out what's going on. Ring of Regen, very good item. Alright. Lin should be clicking right now on the Demon Hunter. Just wasted clarity as well. Lin, just a little bit off. For Lin standards, this is a bit off. Demon Alchemist, by the way. I'm not sure that I've ever seen that before. Let's checking here for an expansion. Sees nothing. So, I'm not sure if he's seen the Ankh yet. He certainly should have clicked on the demon by now. And the Shadowhunter again looking to be quite underleveled. And going in aggressively against the Berserker. Trying to surround, kind of. Shadow in trouble, almost going down.
Player's forces are under attack.
The Peon at the expansion, but the creeps are still there. The Peon's going to go down. Lin is looking a bit wobbly. I think now he knows about the expansion, but it might be too late at this point. Shaman also going to fall here. Just the Alchemist. Oh, the Shadowhunter died. Didn't even see it. Lin looking a bit flustered. Yeah, this is pretty sloppy for Lin standards. He's going to get the Alchemist, but it's only level 1 hero. And the Demon Hunter is going to fight 1 versus 6, as Demon Hunters do. Going to TP out before the worst happens. And there's still a lot of moon juice for the demon. Oh, but he didn't make lores.
Player's forces are under
Wait,
attack.
he's just playing hunts? Double Engine of War mass hunts? Okay. Interesting. Has he still not figured out this expansion, I wonder?
Player's forces are under attack.
Now seeing the shop, he certainly should. Oh, Creepjack, opportunity. Blade in the back, getting a kill. No Entangle, of course, here to control him. And no Cyclone either. Lin can go for the counterattack. He's got a good amount of raiders here. No pillage, but still a threat against the Moonwells.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ideally, Foggy would love to split his army here, cancel the expansion with a few units, and defend at home with a Demon Hunter. It's hard to have that read. Now he sees the expansion. Is he going to staff on? That would be a bit dangerous, maybe. The Shaman, by the way, not really adding much. At the moment, these Shaman are not very useful. Oh, but Lin is backing up, waiting for Foggy to overstep, and then he's striking in. and getting the punish. Takes out the Berserker after having taken out a Huntress before, and can now run back and deal with the AP, maybe. Or maybe not.
Forces are under attack.
AP's close to finished. Pillage is coming now. The Shamans seem to be a bit useless. Not sure if we shouldn't be making more of them. Purging against the Demon Hunter, I guess. Oh, but look, the AP might be finishing. Oh, Blade almost got surrounded right there. Staff in. And Foggy's in a good spot here. Lyn, again, struggling on Terrana stand. Blade almost surrounded. Ooh, that was almost a kill right there. Level 2 immolation. Lots of damage from this Demon Hunter. Heat scroll against it though. AP is up, but so is the expansion. This is weird right now. Scroll of protection popped. There's Scroll of healing as well on the Alchemist. He's gonna use it. Lyn is losing everything. But the Ankh was transferred and the Alchemist will return. And I think that's game. Yeah. GG is called. And it's not over yet, folks. Lyn again, absolutely dominant on map 1, like he was earlier against Lawliot. But map 2, Foggy strikes back. Can he do it again? Can Foggy actually beat Lyn here in the end? Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but Lyn needs to get back into the lab and figure out Terrana stand a bit more, because Terrana stand apparently not working for him. Good news for us. We get a third and final deciding map. And it's going to be Echo Isles. Echo Isles, I think, will suit Lyn a lot better, though. Very good, especially for ORC expansions. Alright, we're in the lobby. We're waiting for Foggy. He's taken a moment again to consider. Foggy always trying to come up with the best strats. And interesting that Lyn was, you know, beaten twice today. Basically with the same kind of strategy. Greedy Tree of Life, hidden during nighttime, hoping to not be discovered. It worked for Lawlight. And it worked for Foggy. And maybe Foggy is finally finding his trust in the Demon Hunter. Looked better than his keeper play, that's for sure. Echo Isles 2.2. I feel like the old Echo Isles was even better for Orc, where the Keeper had an even tougher time creeping up to level 2. But of course, nowadays, with the Demon Hunter, things are very different. Demon Hunter immolation creeping can also be crazy good on this map. We've seen it plenty of times. So if it's Demon Hunter, I feel like the blade really has to be on point and must be in position to punish the demon and steal last hits whenever he can. I love that Starbuck got an invite. Yeah, we're gonna see him tomorrow in a group full of undeads. Starbuck gonna bring his best to the table. I wonder what races he's gonna play. It could be random. Or it could be Orc, I would say. Yeah, in the past, his Night Elf was his weakest race. I'm not sure if that's still the case. It's gonna be an interesting question for tomorrow. But now, we focus on map 3, our last map of the day. Lynn or Foggy? Who's it gonna be? Map 1 was utter domination by Lynn, but map 2 things kind of went awry. For Lynn standards, there were a lot of mistakes there. And Lynn again got caught by the surprise expo, which he saw quite late. I feel like it's going to be a Demon Hunter. I feel like Foggy is finding his trust in the Demon Hunter first. Even if he was hesitant at the start. And there he is. Demon Hunter indeed.
A player's forces are under attack.
Trying through the peon pull, but it doesn't seem to be working. You can get a very fast level 2 on this map with the Demon Hunter, like on most maps nowadays. With the Blade also trying to stack up on some items, hoping for more slippers than he was able to find before. We've been pretty low on slippers today. And again, no slippers, just mantle, marketplace, claws available, and the demon gets them. Then thinking about continuing to creep, but he knows the demon is hot on his heels, so it's a bit too dangerous to do at the moment. So instead it's going to be the opportunity here on the Orc side to see the last hit. Windwalk about to run out. And then got it. Wait, did he get it? Yeah, he did. Okay. Good deny. No experience given away. Then getting a big consumable here. Demon Hunter wanted to get the staff and dust. No boots. Big mana potion. Of course, this also we saw earlier. The mana potion just being completely wasted. That was perhaps the weirdest moment of that game. This time, Lynn is hoping to not have to waste it in the same manner. Ooh. Proxy Hunter Soul! Surprise AP push! Foggy's going for it. He's pretending as if he's playing standard talents. But he wants to go for surprise Ancient Protectors. Classic Foggy kind of a playstyle. Unless it's something else. No, I think that's what it is. Oh, here we go. Proxy APs. 4 of them. But Lin has an early war mill. Early war mill means early reinforced and demolishers. Foggy risking it all for the biscuit here on map 3. Is he even going to play a second hero then? I don't know. Foggy has very few units only. 2 archers. That's it. The rest is all APs. Demon staffing home, healing up one more time, waiting for the APs to finish. He, of course, needs Nature's Blessing. It's coming. When's he gonna figure it out? Oh, there's a peon coming south. I don't think he knows it's coming at all. There's a Beastmaster second. And APs are here. But early reinforced. Oh, this is gonna help so much. This is gonna help so much. Quill Beast wakes up the creeps. Oh, could this work? Might this work? Foggy with the cheese. The shop spots it early. Does Lin see it right away? Look at the Quill Beasts. Messing with the creeping. Gonna get the first grunt kill over here. And Lin is not quite ready in time. Mass repair. The reinforced defenses now only finished. Demolisher started right away. Speed scroll. Defense. But there's 4 APs right in the middle of his base. There must be too much damage. Must be too much damage. Archer's going down though. Level 2 on the shadow. Getting the castle on the other building. But it's all about the demolishers. Oh, Hex again. Blade Master's finally back. He is level 3. What's he gonna go for? Demon Hunter right away. Lin must prioritize saving the Demolisher. He must use the speed scroll right away, perhaps. The Demolisher. Oh! Almost goes down. 60 HP. TP away from the Demon Hunter. But there's a Hex. Demolisher not gone yet. The speed scrolls were already used, though. Beastmaster gets the kill. It's gonna cost him his life, perhaps. Oh, Lin must... Oh, he's supply blocked! He can't make a new Demolisher! The APs are still here. Oh my god, dude. Lin a little bit too slow to react. The Demolisher not, you know, focused on enough. Trying to go for the hero kill now. We got the crits. We got the right clicks. No Hex anymore, but the demon is dead. It's only APs and nothing else. Burrow still standing somehow. Oh, peons. Wow, dodging the shots there from the APs. That was kind of sick. 1 AP gonna fall. Oh, Foggy, he's got 17 supply only. It's only the APs. Losing the grunts one by one. But it's 2 APs taken out. And dealing with only 2 APs is a lot easier than 4. Beastmaster's back. Blade Master needs some heal potions, I think. And he's got them. Oh, with these APs falling, Foggy's chances are slowly dwindling away. Only a single AP is left. Foggy at 22 supply. It's looking desperate now for the Ukrainian. Wisp goes down as well. The Hex gonna kill off the Beastmaster. Probably the right click from the Blade Master. Quite impressive. That's level 3. And there would have been heal wave. GG, well played. And Lin does make it through in the end. But it was touch and go there for a while. Lin today with some games that looked perfect and completely unbeatable. But in some other matches, it was looking tough. It was looking quite close. But Lin does make it through. 2nd place finish for him out of the group. Behind Lawlight. So now we have 4 of our 8 players determined for the 2nd group stage. Yesterday it was 1-0 in Focus. Today it's Lawlight and Lin. Tomorrow It is going to be the Emperor stepping into the ring, along with more undeads and Starbuck. Group C, you will see Happy, Starbuck, Labyrinth, and Pink. And then on Tuesday, it's going to be time for Moon, Sock, Fortitude, and Soin, in what looks like a very fun group as well. And that is it for today. Second day of TeD Cup 14 over. I'm not going to be there tomorrow, by the way. I'm going to be back on Tuesday for Group D, then it will be. Guys, I thank you all very much for tuning in. I thank you for all the support. Lonely Driver, thank you for the resub. I forgot about you earlier. I'll see you guys again on Tuesday. I hope you have a great rest of the week. See you again next week. Take care. Bye-bye.